Hot on the heels of our first attempt, we are going into our second attempt at a no-gear Lakeburg. I think Omen of Siege, Omen of Engineering are clutch gets. Boxing is needed for the first night, and then Omen of Scavenger is just to get to those breakpoints faster. So let's do the thing. This time we're going to kill off 2 of our heroes, assuming we have a viable hero with the defensive tree. Should probably line up on the side that the enemies are coming from. So let's make sure. Okay, we have defensive. We have 2 people with defensive. Tough weakling is pretty decent. Exhibitionist just fits with the runs so well, but she doesn't have the defensive tree. Let's see. They both have defensive and avid learner, so let's just plan out and see which one is better. So Lola, what would we be grabbing with you? None of the top tier are good here, so probably like coagulation is what we would go with. Both of those. We love Lone Wolf, especially early on. That's going to be a big one for us. We need Human Ballista. We got 1 more to grab on this one, probably longer weapons. No Specialist is a bit of a bummer here. We'd probably pick up Nimbleness at that point. Then we do Big Game, Fortress Master, and Exploit. But if we went with Rigoberto instead, we would, what would we get? We'd get Steady Aim, which is pretty good. Both of those. We get that. Ooh, we get Specialist 2. We get Fortress Master. No Big Game Hunter hurts. But this character is going to pump insane damage. I like this build. It's not perfect just because we don't get big game, but I think the rest of it is good. So Rigoberto is the keep. And they are, oh, minus block, but a bit of extra movement, which is good. So this is the no gear run, which means no gear. Okay. So night number 1, we want Rigoberto back a bit because Rigoberto is going to sop up all that good XP, and the rest of the people are going to need to just do some work. Actually, I want to bait some corpses here. It's going to be a little awkward getting to these. How much movement do you have? Hold on. We need to... I think you actually need to retreat this way to get that work done. All right, I think that's good. You have 4 actions left. I think we need to eliminate this one so we can slow you down, even though it means we're probably going to take a hit, I think. Don't love seeing runners on this first night, but we'll go ahead and do that. I just had a thought, actually. If we kill everyone with Eleonora and Lola, we could technically get the get a 0 kill on everybody run here. Let's see, we need to... You both need to get taken care of, and then we can move back a bit. These 2 killing things is a little annoying. I'd rather they didn't, but I'd like to tee everything up with Rigoberto, but nobody else is coming over here to get that kill. This runner is like such an awkwardly placed runner. Okay. Now, realistically, We're gonna have more coming around this way, so I think we need to do something like this. Yeah, I decided to run it back, Captain Nerd Rage. The run went so fast, and I think honestly could have gone faster. I think I'm more concerned about getting corpses right now than anything else. It's absolutely fine. She needed to die eventually anyways. Come on, Rigoberto. You need to start pulling your weight here. This one's going to be interesting. We tried a very different approach last time with everybody surviving. With everybody dying. We're going to have to let some things come in. Meanwhile, you just seem to not be able to... You're going to be a distraction here for a second, I think. Yes, the hero that we selected has Specialist, Captain Nerd Rage, and I think it is going to be very good for business. Oops. How are you still alive? Also, how are you so good at killing things compared to my other hero? Eleonora is just a monster. We may have a hard time killing Eleonora, so we have to be a little careful here. Because her dying is an important part of this. We don't want to share the XP pool. Okay, that's looking good. Now, I don't think they will abandon their posts, so I think all 4 of these should stay over here and kill her. Great job. I don't think there's any way to avoid maxing out Panic with this strategy. Hang in there, you got this. Oh no. The enemies may not have enough to get her killed. Uh-oh, because I wounded them. If all 4 of them hit, I think they might. Yeah, I think if all 4 of them hit, they will. They'll do a little bit of damage. Okay, we're gonna go into super speed here because we're waiting for an RNG. There we go. All right. Apologies, everyone, for the epileptic fit there. Never has Lucky felt so bad. Indeed, Quadra Banana. All right, level 4. Love to see it. Okay, we got the mountain, which is an insane stroke of luck. We learned last time that in the early game we don't care about ruins. Get all the money we can. I think getting that mountain is a stroke of good luck. I don't think it's a guarantee. It does, Captain Nerd Rage. Kills you get with Human Ballista do count towards your kill count. But I don't think there's a way to get a 0 kill count run. That's something I'm gonna have to think a bit more about, but it's a little risky to put this over here. So we put 2 there, we put 2 there, put a second one here, and then put a third one here. Yeah, I'm okay still putting these here, I think. They're gonna be reasonably well protected. But for our purposes, let's see, I think we go wide here. 'Cause what are we getting? We're getting 3 of them. I think we're better off with 2 seasoned operator upgrades here. And then I think we go scavenger camp to get things rolling. Given where we're taking the hits from, I think this is okay. But I wonder, are 2 ballistas? Didn't we have more ballistas last time, I feel like? And we're going to start taking a lot of defensive stats. I don't think we can turn down damage, though. Because this guy was floppy, so that was only barely digging him out. Yeah, we had a second hero on this night last time, which I think is going to prove very interesting. Crit power we don't really love. XP is very good to get. Yeah, if we can just pick up XP on this hero, the key here is just going to be surviving. Of those, we'll take crit power. 1 sec. Now, I don't know. This new approach is going to prove interesting for sure. But let's give it a go. We have 13 movement, which I feel really good about on the hero. Oh, I forgot to sell the gear from them. That's a mistake. That's a big mistake, actually. That was a huge improvement to our economy last time. That would have let us get a lot more stuff. Okay, we need to remember that. Yeah, that would have gotten us probably another ballista. Oh, no worries at all, Captain Nerd Rage. No worries at all. I think we're... Alright, that's all we're getting. I don't like that our ballista's attention is going to be split. I think that may have been like a tragic misplay that actually turns the tides on this one. So we may run it back. Yeah, I think we're gonna start taking hits in that. We can't have that. I guess if we don't lose anything, we're okay, but oh, the miss. So here's a bit of like weird strategy. If we soften up the people that are most likely to be adjacent to buildings, it's actually better than killing them, because the ballistas will then do their work. But yeah, at this point we're just praying to the ballista gods. These guys didn't get. All right. Can they do more than the... I don't mind our last spell taking a bit of a hit. That's fine. It has... Of all the things, it has the HP to do it. But if we lose a house, I think we restart. We may restart regardless, because we are... I think we've put ourselves way behind by not selling that gear. Huge misses there. Okay. We got this. Ooh, I don't like taking a hit here. All right. Looks like we're good. There we go. Never a doubt in my mind. Okay, now I guess if nothing else, we definitely baited a better mountain outcome on night number 2. From this. That's a pretty huge get. Let's make sure we sell our gear before I forget. But yeah, we are a bit more behind the gun than we were before. Let's see. I am gonna move these buildings. Get the 3rd house there, and then the 4th house here. We can probably leave this for a while. I think just to be on the safe side, I am going to repair the buildings, even though they are expensive to repair. Let's see, we got one more ballista, it looks like. Got 2 more workers. Which can go there and there. I'd like to get second scavenger camp, which does mean I am going to destroy the shop. Or I get my final scavenger camp, that is. And then we get one more ballista. I think we're pretty darn safe. So I'll grab that. Then the level up here. Lone Wolf is a big get. Longer weapons will be good. Experience gain. For this hero, experience gain basically above all else, I think. Fish for some survivability. I mean, if they're going to force damage on me, I will take it. Okay. Money-wise, we should do upgrades. Good enough for now. All right, we don't need to do any of the worker upgrades because I think we're going to be spending our workers on corpses. And speaking of, we don't want to be attracting unnecessary panic. And we should probably start our hero out about here. Okay. Runners are great. They're going to come in and get absolutely decimated by the ballistas. In fact, I think we're in full auto battler mode now. And next turn's only going to get more ridiculous. Not as full as I expected. Sadly, that hopper we can't get to. We could get to this hopper and then I think get back to safety. Okay, didn't get it nonetheless, so. Corpses are more important than anything else right now for us. That and not getting poisoned would be ideal, but... we're gonna get poisoned. So, oh, we did not. Wow, okay. Okay. We'll land in the 3 panic area, or the post 2 panic area, which is pretty fine, honestly. Okay. Now I'm trying to decide, I don't know if building ballistas up here was a good idea at all. Okay, double mountain feels good again. I think we're gonna get house upgrades. Get the last production upgrade also. And then we know that these size corpses are basically the equivalent. Oh no, these give 60 actually, so we should be using these. Well, we'll get everybody to be 1 worker cost and we'll do that. There we go. I kind of tried that, and it didn't work out quite as well as I hoped. We'll grab this. We'll grab this. Rigoberto is now a monster at 112% damage. Let's grab some armor when we see it. I'm gonna go pretty heavily into defensive stats here, I think. We want to take magic damage because that means that we're moving that in the right direction, and then show me experience. Okay. You have defied me, game. Let's see. We've already got 3 on this side, so we can do like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we get some more, which is good. Beautiful. All right, looks good. With remaining money, let's keep our gold supply going. Okay. All right, I think we're good for the next night. Wow, is that human ballista? Our human ballista has a good range to it. Yes, it does. I have not, Captain Nerd Rage. I don't think boomers prioritize barricades. Citation needed on that one, but I think they are a little more intelligent than that. I'm not bothering with trying to handle a little bit of panic here. The portion of our positive results that is derived from not having panic on nights is such a small portion that I don't think it's worth worrying about. Except this guy. This guy, in particular, just makes me very angry. There we go. Okay, level 10. I think it is time to start thinking about inn shenanigans. We've hit some critical breakpoints. Fortress Master is a huge improvement for us. Sheer power is great. Take magic damage, and then probably isolation. I mean, a lot of armor isn't really the stat that I was looking to pick up, but let's see. These ones are slightly worse, so I think it is time for us to get all of those. And we can build the inn. I think I'm going to build the inn kind of up here. I think this is relatively protected. This is probably a better spot for it. There we go. But now we definitely get our ballista collection continues to blossom. Getting it from these two sides, so I think these are going to do some damage outside of the base. We probably want to put them, we probably should have been building the back edge ones here, like these, because they'll guarantee that we don't take too much damage on the far side without digging into our profits on the near side. But that looks good money-wise. Where are we building our... We should start building some gold mines. I'll grab one there and one there. Okay. All right. Oh, I didn't destroy corpses. Well, I guess we'll see. We'll see the difference of how that works. I guess I could go start destroying some corpses. I mean, we don't really care about panic, so I'm mostly worried about the corpses because I think they're gonna cause more things to die outside of our base. Like this elite, as a result of the corpse piles, may end up not getting as far. I guess he made it in, so it's fine. Yeah, he even survived. I do think we took more panic than we needed to, but... And then the flanking bats. They were going to cause a lot of panic regardless. Okay. All done. So this was the night where we had terrible corpse economy. Now I remember. There was like one night where I was like, wow, where were all of our corpses? And this is it. We didn't take the elite corpse. That was a mistake. We could upgrade a house so that we get that. $20s. We want something in like the... We want something that sells a little better than these, please. 27 is good enough. Let's see. Last one is going to be exploit weakness. We should start taking a bit of accuracy if we can get it. A little bit more XP gain is good. And some accuracy. All right. I should have saved one corpse because we were going to do that, but... good enough. I'm going to put you over here to try and protect the inn. Equip our new gear. Game, you misunderstand. Yeah, so we can't kill this boomer, but we can certainly slow them down. Which may be something we need to do on the other side too, depending on how our ballistas line up. Okay. I think we'll be okay over here, but we probably will need something on the next turn. There we go. Can't quite make it to this guy, but he is also... I think we just need to be ready in case he survives this this initial onslaught. Good. Okay, looks good. This guy's making it, which stinks. Oh boy. Technically, how much do you hit for? 226? Okay, so you will detonate on it but not kill it. So I guess we just let it go. Yep. The inn survives. Lucky us. That was a very cheeky place for that boomer to enter from, but okay. Looks like we got a good money round, which means we will get to hopefully hire some folks. Let's take a look at the selection here. So there are 3 solid-looking ones. Possessed, Fragile Mystic, 2 left hands is a little annoying. Pirate's pretty darn good, though. So I think we pick up Patience for sure. Even though she's low level, we'll be able to get the job done. Now, we have done... We do that so that we get another hero. Isaac versus the pirate. We don't need a lot of movement, and the accuracy is annoying, so we'll grab Isaac. $31 seems good enough. Okay, everybody's in the nude. Let's pick up some resistance. I mean, why not, right? Yep. Absolutely. That's the way the cookie crumbles. For sure. Guess I'll take reliability here. Take XP gain to keep that kind of pressing forward. Now, we don't need anyone else with a lot of XP gain. Let's see. How good are you? Not great. Actually, quite unfortunate selection here. Like the worst, actually. I'm gonna grab Contaminate in case we pick up some opportunism on someone. But this hero is bad. We might just ditch Patience. She has spiky counter. Yeah, she does that. She did. We could have... it's not too late. We might be able to go back. But... let's see how much block we can pick up on her. Okay, I may eat my words. Well, we can always go back. We do need some damage to actually make that work. And she'll be physical damage if we're going to go that direction. We get some armor out of that. Okay. She's probably tanky enough to take some hits, but she's not great. So we don't have spiky counter over here. We do have bodybuilder. Is that a thing that we want to do? I think it's still worth taking XP perks. Okay, so let's see. So we want some defensive stats. I'd love some block. Just to take the edge off of things. We could go for like a dodge type of build too. It's hard to get dodge though. Grab some block just to have it. Some movement's going to be important on heroes of this nature. I have no idea how much work we have to do to actually mitigate Nessie's shenanigans. We do have the ability to proc contamination, so... Or we picked up a contaminate. So opportunism is not entirely wasted on us. Okay. Well, we do now have 3 Fortress Masters, which is going to make a big difference. We have one more corpse pile to grab, or one of these. How many are we at ballista-wise? 26. I wish there was a way just to build the upgraded ballistas right off the bat. We can do that. This is just to get a bit more coverage on both sides. But let's see. Gosh, we have 1,000 materials. This one just feels like it's a little too far out there. Okay, now we're at max ballista. Hey, Spartan, how goes it? Things are good. Things are good over here. We're trying a no gear run at the moment. We've refined our strategy from last time. Nessie wrecked us on our first attempt, but I think we just store up. We don't want this to break, so I am going to spend the money on that. But let's do this thing. Should be a straightforward night. I don't expect that we're gonna have any problems. Bulkies, you say? Does look like we're gonna have to come down and give a little punch. Wait, this guy was stunned. Oh, if they get stunned by a ballista? That's interesting. If they get stunned by a ballista, it wears off. How curious. Oops. I'm confident we'll get protected by the ballistas. Oh, I guess we're weakening Fortress Master by moving out. That's a little dangerous. It doesn't seem to matter, but probably worth considering. I kind of am tempted to try and go for a perfect night here, so that's what I am. That's what I'm angling for. 'Cause I think we have the potential. We might not have the movement down here on this side. I think Rigoberto is not. Rigoberto's pretty fast. Okay. This spot over here is continuing to prove annoying. Okay. But it does look like we will indeed be gifted the. Thank you, Spartan. Thank you. It's the only hard part is the boss. If we can crack the code on the boss, we will be good to go. Yeah, it looks like we can perfect this night. Come on down, everybody. There we go. These runs also go exceptionally fast, Spartan. Looks like a good haul. Let's see. Then we have 6 left. I think we're in recruiting mode right now. So I think I'm gonna go for 2 of those and then 2 of those. Let's see. We have 1 more hero we can pick up. We know what we're looking for. We almost have enough to get 2 and the upgrade, I think. So let's see if we can do that. Yep, looks like we can. Because the sooner we can get rid of this, the happier we will be. Because then we can get our... Oh, camera is stuck. Man... Last time the camera got stuck, everything, the entire stream died, so glad to see that that's not the case. Ooh. Big money on that. There we go. There we go. Everybody is stripped down. Let's see, Rigoberto... You only have the 1 level. You get nothing over there, so it's just, I think, magic damage here. And we roll for, yeah, some block. Patience. Some dodge isn't a bad idea. Neither of those are particularly great, but you pick up Fortress Master. Oh, you didn't have Fortress Master, so we were only sitting on 2 Fortress Masters. Yep. I think it's gonna be all about the punching this next time around. I was of the opinion that maybe we could transition and build some ballistas out there, but it did not work well. That's what I will say about that. Don't Panic is interesting, but I actually think Nimbleness might be better than Exploit Weakness. Nah, 22% Isolation is pretty good. Okay, Danica, let's level you up. We'll go Coagulation. I think getting level ups is important. Love Specialist here. Okay, we'll grab that, and we'll grab that next time. Then while we're in the mode, let's do the same. I think back protection is going to be hard to proc, I think. Surgical Strike, I don't love. No Big Game Hunter makes me a little sad here. I think we can potentially go back and get Spiky Counter on you. But I don't think that's really the build we're going for here. Okay, so let's see. So gonna go for defensive stats. I will grab a bit of XP gain, but let's spend our stuff over here trying to get our defenses up. Gosh, that only just dug us out of a hole. Did we take Exploit Weakness? No, we don't even have it on the board here. Physical damage is a no. Skill range is good. Should have taken that XP gain, especially since we were just about to get more skill range. Okay, well. That's a thing that happened. Clara could have been level 100 by the end of this, I think. And then Danica needs level ups. Mostly interested in defensive stats. Because the thing is, here's my new thinking on this challenge. If we can weather the storm of Nessie attacking us, we can probably survive. The one caveat to that is going to be if she destroys all of our ballistas with her AoE attacks. That's also going to be very bad for business. We get that just to convert our human ballista over. Okay. Well, needless to say, we're one hero away from getting rid of the inn. So that feels pretty good. Might as well, we'll leave you, let's put you here and you here, just to kind of bolster those. And then, this is where we started building traps last time. I guess it's worth it. I don't think the stun traps were worth it. Is this a haven tile? Okay, it is. So I'm just going to build a perimeter of damage traps here, which will give me the outline to draw within moving forward. Gosh, we still have a lot of resources. We're also going to be able to replace some of our suboptimal heroes if we so desire. Hey, Pit Viper, it's going well. It's going well. We're trying a no gear run at the moment, and I have every confidence that it'll work out just fine. But we struggled to kill Nessie last time. That was our big disappointment. We made it to her. We were 1 HP off of pushing her into phase 3. But we didn't really have a solution for after phase 3. And right now I think we have more than enough resources, so I'm not worrying about the city panic. Like we're gonna fill this up this next turn regardless of what we do. Solution is way more defense this time around, Pit Viper. Everybody's getting some block. Because last time I went like glass cannons, and Nessie turned my glass cannons into shards. So... shattered my glass cannons. Wow, that's way more dangerous than I thought it was going to be. Hold on a second. Well, now it's safe, but that was not the intention. This boomer not dying is kind of comical. Alright, he's not going anywhere though, so we're fine. I was gonna say, did we not get that one? All right, there we go. Okay, looks pretty good. Let's see. Give me that, give me that, give me this. Give me this, and then we're better off with our production buildings. So we'll just clean up corpses. Yeah, we already have 1,000 materials, which is kind of absurd. Let's see. Do we have heroes we want to replace? Probably. So who do I think is our worst hero right now? Danica? You at least have Big Game Hunter. Who didn't have Big Game Hunter? Claire was going to be Spiky Counter. Hitting for 115. You also... Rigoberto doesn't have Big Game Hunter. They did have Specialist Isolated. You had neither Specialist nor Isolated Patience. Were you our OG? Was Patience our first? Does she have insane XP gain? No. Okay, Patience gets kicked, I think. So let's start doing our recruiting. We need that. Laurentia is a no. Ramsey's good enough, I think. Let's grab them. Does have all the things that I like to see here, except Big Game Hunter. Slight disappointment there. Skipping out on that Fortress Master is probably a bit of a goof there, but I think you're better than Patience. Yeah, let's dismiss Patience. Still have 400 gold. Hit you with a reroll. Uh-oh. Okay, another reroll. Class, we are 1 gold away from getting, but we could also get Stormy. Stormy doesn't have a lot on offer. Alban looks slightly better, so we'll get Alban, which means we're gonna build this shop tonight and divest ourselves. Now, I think it is worth the 20%. Maybe not. That might be a bridge too far. Yeah, so it's gonna make sense this time around, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna have them warp over. I guess only one of them can warp over at a time. It's a good question. It might not make sense. All right, welcome to the party. Let's get you down to your skivvies. Yeah, I was hoping to see a big game hunter. This hero looks like they're pretty great. No lone wolf, but as we just discussed, that may be just fine. Big game, Fortress Master, and I think sheer power is the correct way to go. Albin's just kind of exactly what we're looking for in a hero. If I can just pick up block, armor, and that, and a little bit of damage, I'll be very happy. I think resistance is potentially better than I'm giving it credit. I'm also going to need to take a break here to give the pupper some outside time. I think a combination of the two is the way to go, Quadra Banana, but I agree. We need to reduce its overall damage. We need to absorb some of it through armor. I think we need a little bit of column A, B, and C is the short version. Okay, so question becomes, are we good with this roster of heroes? I think the answer is yes, which means get gone. Okay, let's put everybody up here while I just do the remaining trap work. Wait, if we're done recruiting heroes, it's a bit of a risk destroying these gold mines right now, so I won't. But there's potentially no value to keeping them. Because I don't think we're going to have a lot of use for gold anymore. We also didn't make it nearly as far as I thought we were going to, but that's okay. Okay, tuck you into this little corner here. And I think we're good. Okay. This run's looking good. Here, let me take a moment here. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna let the dog out, get her some fresh air. Okay, back at it. We're in good shape. Oh, we got level ups to do. That's a fair point. Let's see, Rigoberto could definitely use some block. We have enough movement. We'll take some dodge. And then doesn't really matter which one of those we take. Take resistance. Everybody needs to get some resistance going. We like that a lot. Some block would be good. Some resistance would be good. Take some health. Perks, you want big game hunter. Some movement isn't the worst thing in the world, but it's really not what we're looking for. We will grab spiky counter. The movement here is totally worth picking up, I think. Ramsey is the one who has a bunch of level ups. Okay, cool. Good. So, let's see. So, let's start getting... I'll take some dodge. I don't mind. Having some ablative is good for sure. I should have taken that magic damage. We get it on the second time around. Some XP. We still have time to make use of it for sure. Barely know what I'm rolling for here, but some skill range is certainly good. I think we already destroyed the shop, unfortunately. Should have grabbed that first, but we don't need money where we're going. Here we go. Okay, Ravagers are extremely manageable. Much better than boomers. Boomers just sometimes kind of sneak in awkwardly. Let's see, you... I think we're panic-free right now. No, we are not. All right, well, looks like Albin is going to get to do some work. Oh, can anybody get out there? That's a long way to go. But as a reminder, our heroes are significantly more durable than they used to be, so perhaps this will yield positive results. Even just the traps are doing insane work. All right. There's not much reason to be going for the S rank right now, but... I also don't think we're putting ourselves in any jeopardy, so... Punch does not benefit from momentum, no. That would be super cool if it did. If Crippling Punch was a momentum attack. That would be... I think that would be OP. Okay. Maybe I should have created like one specialist hero whose job it was to kill Nessie with punches. I don't know. Ramsey, can you clean up the shortfalls of your... Looks like the answer is no. Resounding no, in fact. Alright, no luck. We will take some panic. A poison kill? Going for poisonous? It's possible. Poisonous is just like the slowest of the options, I feel like. Now, by clinging onto the S rank, I'm actually like actively harming my team because they benefit so much from defensive training. Every single one of them has it. So getting individual kills is basically robbing me of like 5 kills every time I get an individual kill. All right. So we have more than enough money forever. So I was hitting for well over 1,000, maybe in like over 2,000 on my punch only run. I think those were the biggest punches that I ever got, but I think I have also realized that this run is not necessarily about punch damage. It's about surviving the attacks of the serpent more so than anything else. You have no resistance, that's probably bad. Resistance where we can get it is good. But when I see higher value options, I'm gonna grab them. So I think I will roll this one. A bit more armor is good. Danica has no resistance, so we'll pick up a little bit. Every little bit helps. This is only a secondary ability. We already got the first, and then... What did I see for you? Claire probably is not great. She is our spiky counter hero, but like, she's missing everything else. I think we replace Claire. We have the money for it, so let's at least see what our selection looks like here. Stormy is nice and high level. Jester, Aristocrat, Pushover, yeah. Sorry, Claire. We'll bring back spiky counter maybe, but she ain't it, unfortunately. We get another spiky counter, so no love lost, right? Actually, some good stuff going on here. No big game hunter, but that's probably okay. More level ups, I think, is going to be the most important. So we want lots of resistance and lots of block. All right, I think we're back. Sorry about that. We picked up a lot of block while stream was frozen. Hooray! We want physical damage. We want more levels if we can get them. Just rolled by some physical damage there. Yes, we are back, Bruno. Sorry, everyone. I know... the root issue seems to be that I just need to restart my PC before every stream, question mark. Frowny face, but we'll see. At least until I get a handle on what the heck is going on. OBS just seems to stop sending sometimes. Which is suboptimal. There you go. Put you there, put you there. I generally restart it like once a week right now, Jeff. But I mean, but to be honest, like prior to some of the recent changes that I made to my stream, I was restarting it like on a monthly basis. So, go figure. We used to have a much more stable setup, is the short and long of it. All right, well, we got all our traps done. We'll probably build some warp gates later on, but why don't I restart my computer, Quadra Banana? Because it's very convenient to have everything kind of set up. You know, it's kind of a pain in the butt to have to come in and open, like, just to count. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I have 18 windows related to my streaming that are kind of like always up. How is our damage here so low? I guess that's just because we don't have good overlap right now. So having to open those windows every time I stream is a little painful. All right. This is the panel. No, we're 2 nights away, so we should just press forward here. Oh, we got a perk. That's important, though. Clearly Fortress Master. All right, let's get going. Yeah, so I'm going to need to read. I'm not going to bother going for perfects here. Let the baddies come on in. I'll take care of them here. What part of running a PC 24/7 is your concern? I'm curious. Because I mean, while it's on sleep, it's suspended, right? So like, I'm not worried about like component fatigue. So I'm curious what you what the concern is. I mean, I know Windows is a different beast than Linux, but like, you know, I've had Linux servers that have had, you know, like years of uptime without problems. And this was never a problem on this machine or my previous machine until very recently. So I think what will probably happen if I were a betting man is when I abandon Twitch completely, I will probably see all my issues get resolved, unfortunately, which is a sad way to be, but I mean, the components aren't handling it, Jeff. So when the computer is in sleep, there's no power running through, say, the graphics card or the CPU, right? Or I guess CPU technically yes, but the graphics card isn't active. The fans aren't even on the CPU cooler. In fact, I think it is just the motherboard that is paying attention to wake requests from the keyboard. So it's like basically none of the components have power running through them at that point. Except for the motherboard, which has some nominal amount of power running through it, but is designed for exactly that purpose. Yeah. So I'm not too worried about it. Why are we not done? I was like, this guy, sneakiest crawler the world did ever see. There we go. All right. Well, that's the way these nights are supposed to go. I'm not entirely sure what we're hoarding resources for at this point. We're significantly farther ahead on resources than we were last time. I mean, I do like making guide videos, Quadra Banana, so... Oops. So in that regard, I would not mind honing my brand a bit around education, but let's see, 400 to repair all of those is a pretty penny. Oops, and I missed some. Did I reveal anything new? Yep, a few new ones. Okay. Let's do our level ups. I do think some armor could be good here, but resistant, big armor I think is good. Are you physical or magic damage right now? You're magic damage, so I don't like the physical. We'll go opportunism. You're at 8% resistance. I will roll. Ooh, big get there. Nice. You are also magic damage. We'll grab that. I think you might have had coagulation. 10% resistance is not great. Danica's definitely a little squishier than most. Ramsey. Resistance reduction ain't it. You have 10 block. Big resistance get there. You have no big game hunter, but you do have sheer power. And then Albin. Albin is my evil doppelganger. Garbage there, and then Stormy. Stormy is our spiky counter person. I think damage here is a good pickup, and then she is physical damage, so we don't like picking up any magic damage. All right. I think we just save for another round. Here we go. Good player. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I didn't see it at the time. Okay, the camera is flying around a little too much. I'm not going to bother going for anything because we're so over all of the thresholds that we would ever have for any type of rebuilds that we might do. Like I'm seriously considering after we destroy all of our... Oh, that's interesting though. This bulky really didn't get rocked nearly as hard as I was expecting him to. Okay, good enough. He's not moving. It's all fine. No, bulkies aren't a problem. They die surprisingly quickly. In fact, I'm not even going to bother with these two. I think they will just melt. There we go. Gonna let this bulky die to traps and stuff. Yeah, I don't think it's worth futzing about with it. Yeah, the only thing that's really a problem is the final boss, and I think we're gonna do just fine. Bulky evaporation protocols. Okay. I don't need to be coming out and doing those, but... Oh, I did... Another thing I hadn't thought about is the kills we're getting from Human Ballista are also lessening our hero's experience. Human Ballista might actually be a bad perk for our purposes. That's very interesting. Because we're much better off when the bulkies die to the ballistas, because then we split their damage multiple ways. Or we don't split their damage, we share their damage multiple ways. Now this is really interesting. We learned this. If a ballista puts a bulky on their stun trigger, they actually are no longer stunned after the turn, which means you miss out on them being stunned for a turn, which is very interesting. Nobody quite as high level as last time for us, but hopefully we can make this work. Okay, so we have quite the bankroll. Did I not cut this one? I guess not. So let's see. So what's the strat here? The strat here is to just get a lot of punches in on it and hope that we have picked up enough value to be able to do it. Yes, we will be doing portals for sure. Let's see. Can I think I'm going to need to demolish a few of these because I am going to build a store. Am I? Yeah. Just sell all the stuff. We still have a bunch of stuff. And it's worth a lot, so. Okay, so yeah, so warp gates we are going to build. Do we want to do... We may want to do a wall around ourselves. We can get rid of this. Let's consolidate some ballistas because we're gonna rely on the ballistas to fend off when we are running around like crazy people. We still have a gold mine here that needs to be destroyed. And then, let's see, I think put this one here. We spent a decent amount of resources, but that's pretty much... We pretty much squared things off at that point. And then the question becomes... This spot here is going to drive me up the wall and around the corner, but that's okay. So then the question becomes, do we want our heroes... I think we want our heroes inside the walls with warp gates. I also think we want... If I'm going to build a wall, I think I'm going to build it... like 1, 2, 3 away. Let's do a ring that's like 3 away. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna take our time with Nessie. That's the main thing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're gonna take our time with Nessie. That's gonna be the main mechanic that we utilize. 1, 2, 3. Because last time, the only thing that really stopped us wasn't so much our damage, but it was just the fact that we died too quickly. What made me decide 3? I want Nessie to be bombing the walls sometimes so she doesn't just blow up all of our ballistas. So I wanted a little bit of space inside, was my thinking. And I think I'm going to go with stone walls. This may tap us out, resource-wise. And I also wanted to make sure that all of the wall was protected by... Okay. So now we need warp gates. I'm gonna make 2 in here, I think. Maybe 3. Because I think I'm going to be a little more... I'm going to be a little more aggressive with where I place the warp gates out here. So that we have some flexibility with where we go. Sure. And then, yeah, we're not going to get all of our traps repaired. That's okay, though. I'm not too worried. The main thing is that we have our ballistas. It is amazing how fast the materials go, though, isn't it? The traps in here aren't going to do much. All right. Nope, we're going no ballista on the peninsula. We're going to focus entirely on our people going out and doing the damage, which is its own risk, but I think that's the play. You have 18% resistance. Take some more armor. Because if our heroes are... Our hope is that our heroes will be relatively invincible. You are squishy. Resistance would be the best thing to get, but I think a big armor bump is going to be useful. All right, and we get some resistance. That's good. Which one are you? Okay, your magic damage. Ramsey. Big block, sure. With 30% resistance, maybe that will be enough. But yeah, this is really an experiment in how durable do you have to be to basically face tank Nessie. That's the question we are answering. Stormy's extremely durable, so some extra damage. Sounds good. Okay, I need to let the dog in. Be right back. This will only take a sec. Whoa. So yeah, last time Ballista on the Peninsula were like a big trap. So I'm going to put Stormy out there initially. And then who do we think our second best damage dealer is? Looks like it's probably Rigoberto. So we'll just have Rigoberto standing here. Gonna see if I can get, like... You're getting the damage bonus from 2 of those. You are too. You also have Lone Wolf. There we go. Everybody's getting 12 now, which means maybe Albin comes out here to be support. Okay. I think this is good. Or as good as we're gonna get. Here we go. Nessie, take 2. Okay, that's a good spawn for us. Although the punching is going to be a little rough, I think. But yeah, last time we were losing ballistas. Are you in range of any of our ballistas? That would be amazing. Not bad hits. Not bad hits. Does Stormy have... I feel like Stormy doesn't have Big Game Hunter. That's going to hurt her, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she doesn't. Okay, how far... What's the range on... How far do you have to move out of the way? If you move to here, can you still make it there? No, you can't. Okay. Let's see. Start with this, maybe, then? It's gonna take a lot to get these kills, that's for sure. Okay, well... Do we bring a third out? Probably. Rigoberto's our next best. Alright, let's get them out. Do we bring a fourth out? With 8 movement, you're not great. Well, I mean, with 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we think we get the kill if we do that? 1,500 damage. Isaac, do you have it? Yeah, Lone Wolf is definitely getting wasted here a bit. We were close. So if you move 7, there's no way you get there. Okay, and you have 11 movement, but if you do 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're 1 short. Should have built more warp gates. Human Ballista gets it? Yes, probably. Yeah, you're right. All right. And then... Wow, she still hits really hard. Okay, noted. Okay, our other 2 heroes didn't take that much damage, but... And also, I don't know that Human Ballista does get it. Yeah, Human Ballista does not get it. Yeah, 31 block is not doing it. I think you were right. Whoever said resistance, block is probably the wrong stat to be picking up. Yeah, that hit was a lot. Okay, let's see. So I think... Are you going to have any trouble getting this kill? No, I don't think so. So I want to retreat some people. Stormy is our tank. Let's see how much damage she takes, if any. Okay, good. No damage taken. So this is already a better result than last time. I'm going to move everyone a bit towards the walls if they can, just in case they get targeted. But I think that's it. Wow. So this is the problem, is that the melee attacks from these just hit super hard, even through lots of resistance, etc. We're still far better off than we were last time, that's for sure. This bulky is going to be a bit of a problem. But yeah, the melee attacks from the tail do just a lot of damage, it seems. So if I step over 1, I can get hits in on you. Oh, come on. You need to make those hits. Okay. Do I bring someone else out to kill the tail? I don't think the tail is important to kill. So that if you do 7 and then you have 1, you get blown up on. 2 might be enough. If we hit this guy twice, we can take a step back, I think. Yeah, that's enough. All right. But she's just going to move out of the way, and we're just going to wait for the head to come back. Yeah, the tail just hits like a freaking truck. Is she going to die now? Yeah, she is, I think. She was our most tanky person, and I think these bats are going to kill her. It's a shame. Yep. Yeah, no gear, it is hard. She had like 40% resistance too. But what I'm learning is you just can't... maybe we have to have like more capacity for running away. Now, do we have to kill the tail before it's gonna move us on to the next phase? Certainly seems like that's happening right now. I felt like she would respawn, but doesn't seem to be happening. So we'll do that. Okay. Can we do one hit safely here? All right, we're gonna have to deal. That's gonna have to be that. I am sure it is doable. I think it may be difficult, but now he's gonna move before that happens, so we need to do that, which is spooky. Oh, this guy's coming in though. All right. Well, the boomers are going to be a problem. We kind of knew that coming out, but yeah, we're only through phase 1. Yeah, we're taking boomers on 2 sides. It's not a big deal that we're getting some holes poked in our defenses, but it's not ideal either. God, the bats are hitting really hard on this knight. I think I underestimate how much defenses you get from wearing armor. Go figure. So Ramsey's a bit busted up, so I think we'll do that. I'm gonna move you to here and move you to here, and then I think that's it. Not today, Captain Nerd Rage. We haven't lost this one yet, though, either. So we just have to wait for her to move. Killing the tentacle is no use to us until she relocates. But we have 4 heroes left. If we lose 2 heroes each phase, we might come down to the wire at least. I'd like to see phase 3. Okay. So I think we move people away from the ballistas as much as possible, since they may get targeted by ranged attacks. Like that one. Hit walls, hit walls, hit walls, hit walls. Nice. Okay, that's fine. This is all fine. This is fine. We're not doing a very good job on the bulkies, I will say, either. That's perhaps one of the bigger surprises for me. We probably shouldn't have bothered building the wall, I'm realizing now. Or we should have built the wall tighter. Like, we're totally fine from a... If she moves... Okay. That's good. We aren't going to proc Isolated because she's next to it. Yeah, I mean, if she starts hitting our ballistas, we probably could hang out for a long time, but that's unlikely to... She's going to start hitting the ballistas. But I think it was smart that I built the walls out as far as I did. I'm happy with that decision, if nothing else. Okay, so let's see. So, Danica... I want someone who has Specialist and Lone Wolf to be the first one to come over and start working here. Okay. Don't know that we even get Nessie dead this turn, from the looks of it. This is certainly an interesting challenge. I'm going all in. The ballistas will probably be able to handle themselves, but... Alright, that's all she wrote. Is this a good place to stand? I think... This is a better place to stand. Maybe not. Yeah, if these two get hit, these two get hit. All right. So I think probably she's going to kill Ramsey this turn. I don't think so, Captain Nerd Rage. Yeah, so she kills Ramsey. Because melee, apparently, is just the thing. I hope she does... I guess that means she doesn't move. Oh, the tentacle attack... That's interesting. The tentacle attacked the place where Ramsey was. Just kind of curious. Of course the camera froze. That's how you do. The camera unfroze. Huh, do I... There's part of me that's like, maybe I sacrifice Rigoberto to get the kill so that my two healthiest people get put back in. I think that's probably the right decision. Now, this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, we need to move to like here to make sure that... So you're going to move to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move to here. All right. Okay. Okay, we are protected. That's good. Let's get all our Fortress Masters up. We're going to need to play some serious catch-up with these, the bulkies and things like that dying. But here we go. You get a much better idea for the way the fight works in circumstances like this. It's kind of interesting. Like, I don't think I ever fully appreciated the fact that the tentacle, I mean, first of all, its melee attack is horrifying. But that it really is the one that is dispensing the eggs. Need to kill the tail before phase 3? Is that a factual statement? We needed to come back and get a good round of that anyways, though. I don't think that's going to be a huge deal for us. It's a bummer that we're not going to get as many Fortress Master procs. I'm going to come over here so that these are the ones that are getting Fortress Mastered. And then I'm guessing nothing happens this next turn. I don't think she immediately comes back, but we'll see. I would have liked to have had 2 heroes back in the base. If you kill the head first, you need to kill the tail before it will respawn. That's good to know. Honestly, we're not looking too bad right now. I think we're gonna have a hard time killing the head in phase 3. I think we come back to get a cleanup round here. Okay. She's back. All right, well, at least she's... yes, Fortress Master stacks, Jeff. It interestingly adds 40%. We actually brought out a spreadsheet and did the math earlier. But yes, it stacks, and it is 40% per, and they are additive, not multiplicative. Yeah, send the Lone Wolf first for sure. I think we have 2 Lone Wolves though, so we'll probably send a Lone Wolf and then we'll like run the other one away as much as possible. Okay, so you are a specialist, no Lone Wolf. You are a Lone Wolf specialist. You are a Lone Wolf specialist. So you're healthier. Whose punch is doing more right now? 179, 195. Okay, so Rigoberto is going first. Human Ballista is weird, unfortunately. Good hits. Okay, so I was going to run away this way, but I had a second thought, so we'll do that. Now you are Lone Wolf, but it doesn't matter because we can't get... There's no joy to be had. Okay, we're at the halfway point. You can run to here, and you won't get blown up on. We're definitely not getting the kill here, but... And if she goes out to sea, we could have a bad time, for sure. These bats are scary, though. I don't want to be near the bats, either. I also don't know the melee range on stuff. I guess I'll just do this. Some more action points. I mean, we passed up lots of action points, but let's see how we do here. Okay, yep. Is it just me? That didn't do any damage. Does she have an execute ability? We're close here, though. I think our ballistas are going to do okay. If both of our heroes live, we probably have enough damage. We'll check her abilities when we when we go back before we try and cinch it. But it certainly looked like an execute. Although her other attacks have essentially been an execute. As a side note, the real MVP of this run, we did not lose a single ballista. So let's see. You, Tidal Assault, Massive Attack, Hydra Catapult, and Skull Smash. So Skull Smash just does ridiculous damage. Okay, good to know. So let's see. You have Lone Wolf. You don't have Lone Wolf. So we should start with you. Oh, we got this. All right, we did the thing. Oh, not without some technical difficulties in stream. I apologize to everyone for those, but yeah, no gear, no big deal. I think the issue is that the aggregate health pool on Glenwall for the boss is insane. Like, you just need to be able to do so much damage, and punching your, like, I haven't done a punch only run even on Glenwall. But yeah, this is as they did. Oh, check this out. We had one ballista survive. Yes. Single ballista. That was the true hero, the true MVP. All right, throw some more tainted essence on the tainted essence pool.